Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Center 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober Games. It finally stopped raining here. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which means we're really getting crunched for time. Part of the reason we're still crunched is that when I was jumping around doing all the other tasks last episode, I kind of forgot had the combine unloading and I forgot to send it back to work type thing. So that's kind of one of the issues we're behind right now. So we might be pushing it into a little bit late in the night. So last episode we got quite a bit done. I feel like we got all the grass mowed up by the pasture done. We're gonna get the helper going here again on the beans. Oh, maybe. There we go. We got TMR mixing. We got the one helper going with chisel plowing yet, and we're gonna get back getting our grass mowed here. And as you can kind of tell by the yield map, it's not yielding the greatest, but that's kind of we kind of expected that because it's not full grown. But I'm trying to get the most we can right now, and I'm honestly, I was thinking about knocking this all out as hay as well, just cause that way we'll be good for a while on hay. At least that's my hope, I should say. So I haven't fully decided that yet. I think it kind of depends how much we get done here, because if we don't have enough time to tether at all, we can always just get the chopper out and chop grass silage quick, which honestly we probably should, just so we can get a little bit more money rolling in. We're kind of hurting again as we're down back to about $10,000, and we still need to invest. I still need to invest into a 5th tractor. Just because it would really help us out to have another like 150 horsepower tractor on the farm. The tractor I kind of have my eye on right now is like, I think it was around like 40-ish grand. And I want to upgrade our planter yet, which is another 50-ish. So there's 90 grand right there pretty easily. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I also really want to invest into another piece of ground, and I'm just kind of in that mind like, well, there's a lot of things I want to have. I want to have a 3rd bin, so that way we can actually start planting more of a variety of crops instead of just corn and beans all the time. Granted, we'll still have oats coming in just cause it's easier for us to plant that during the spring than it is to try and get it planted now in the fall. Something like barley or oh, what's the other one? Wheat in the fall here. Just cause it just seems like we're always crunched for time around this time of year, which is kind of interesting concept right now. I figure we'd be sticking ahead more, but with us having all the different cattle now, both the Angus and the Holsteins, we need to get our hay situation in order. And then we got the BGA, which we got to keep feeding silage into, so that way we can keep powering the farm. We just got a lot of things going on for us right now, which is kind of a different feeling compared to the hard economy playthrough I've been doing on Elm Creek. But that's actually been starting to pick up as well, it feels like to me, but not quite the speed that we're at right now for our No Man's Land series. But like I said, right now we're gonna get all our grass cut here, and once we get all this cut, we'll hop into the combine for a while and harvest our own beans. But that might not happen either. I guess I keep forgetting we still gotta tether all our 2 grass fields up by the pastures for sure as well. And then, you know what? I think we're just gonna chop this. Yeah, we're just gonna chop this. That's gonna be the plan going forward. So I'm just trying to decide if there's any other investments that we're gonna try and sneak in this year yet, or we're gonna kind of wait till next year. We might not be able to invest into the ground at the beginning of next year. It might be part way through the year, and that might be fine. That'll give us we'll be able to plow it up, and then we could also, I guess I didn't think about that. We could also we could buy the ground and mow it all and turn it into, oh, shoot. I actually wanted to go on the other side. That way I have a clean straight cut down. There we go. That makes a little more sense to do. Anyways, and we could mow all the grass that we buy off the new ground and then plow it under during the spring or summer. And that we have a place to start hauling manure and getting that ready, so maybe that'd be the better idea. I actually like the sound of that. Actually sounds like a better idea. We could always just cut it in chunks too. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Until I change my mind again. But that's the plan for this month moving forward. We have to get the beans out this month or they'll be all dead. And we're gonna get all our grass cut, so that way when December rolls around, we'll be ready to get our last of the forage in and last of our hay baled. So we're gonna jump into the time lapse here finally, folks, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from. Everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5. I've been drinking. Pass me the bottle, 'cause I ain't nearly halfway through trying to get over you. If it feels like something's dragging, it's just me and
All right, everyone, this is where we're going to start wrapping up today's episode. It's going to be a little bit shorter recording-wise, but I just wanted to at least get all the main tasks done in November. We got all our fall chisel plowing done, so we're sitting pretty good there. Otherwise, the only thing that I wish we had more time to do was to get some of our digestates hauled. I don't think we have too much yet. Where is our facility? The blinks are almost full. Yeah, we don't have too much digestate yet, so we're not sitting too bad there, but I think we're going to end up hauling that all on our grass grounds after we get done with harvesting it all. So that'll be our next task to do for the day. But otherwise, we've had another very productive November. I'm starting to feel like a little bit of the strain, just because even though wasn't quite as bad as last year's, it still was kind of pushing the envelope type thing. I want to put this over here next to the power washer so I remember to power wash it this year and such and get it all cleaned up, along with everything else that is sitting right next to it right now. We'll work on that stuff tomorrow, I think, after we get all our other more important tasks done. But we're gonna get this hauled back to the bin and get that all stored away and ready to go. So, but otherwise, the only thing I am noticing, I can tell my frames are starting to drop a little bit. I think we got a little too much stuff going on up front towards our yard, especially when you look at all the random pieces of equipment and such. So we might have to figure out something about like storing some of the stuff that we don't use year round off the property. But we'll see what happens here. Grab that, get this started. That going. Oh, come on. I want to get in. Here we go. Yep, it's going. So it's picking it up and dropping it. Let's just there we go. That's a little bit better. But we're gonna get the beans stored away, and we'll see how much we ended up with. I think it'll be about the same amount as corn. Granted, we used quite a bit of corn for our silage, and then we also put in pretty much one full load in here at least. TMR's full. You know, I wonder if we're safe to shut. Nah, we'll just fill this completely full. That way we can at least get rid of all our hay in there, at least that we had in the mixer itself. How much manure do we have? Only 427 liters, so we don't have a whole lot of manure being produced yet. I guess about 500 liters, I think, in the last, let's say 8 hours-ish. So we probably won't get too much manure to haul out from them, but we still will have the slurry to haul as well. And like I said, I'm not planning to dump the manure or slurry just straight into the BGA. I'm just gonna haul all this instead. But how much milk do we have already? Almost 300 liters of milk, so we're not doing too bad right now. The one thing I will have to remember to do over the winter months is make sure that I pick up Oh, pick up some more fuel because we're getting down there in our fuel barrel already, which was kind of surprising to me. So let's put this here and get that unfolded and shut it off. We're gonna get this. Oh, nope, wrong tractor. We'll get this pulled off to the side and we'll unhook the wagons here for now because we'll have to put the whatchamacallits away. He'll come to me. Forage boxes. We'll have to put those away at some point, so we'll at least get this taken down tonight yet. And tomorrow, we will have to focus on getting all our grass baled, getting our hay baled, and getting our grass chopped. So we'll have another busy day tomorrow. And it's only about 8 o'clock, so we're doing a little bit better compared to last year. The one thing I do have a question for everyone. So I keep saying how I'm planning to invest into a newer combine. My question is for you guys, just because I don't know if I want to skip a whole generation of harvester or not, if that makes sense. So I was planning to go with, where is it? I know it's in here. The 9400 series or the 95. Or I could just jump into the STS 50 or 60 series. I'm kind of leaning towards the 60 and 50 series combines. Just because I think we kind of need to get an 8-row head, and then we could always go to 25 or 30 foot bean platform. Because if we go with the 9400, I'm going to stick with the 6-roll head. And I would probably get the 94 before the 95, if that makes sense. The 9410 before I get the 95 series combine. At least that's kind of my thought process right now, and get probably a 20 or 22 foot platform, which wouldn't be much of a size upgrade, but the thing we would be getting a lot more is we would be getting more of the tank upgrades, which I think would actually help quite a bit as well. But that's kind of my question for you guys. I'm thinking by the time I get to the point of buying a new combine, this episode should be out. It's just one of those things I've been going back and forth with myself that I can't really decide if I should go that route or not. But like I said, we're gonna end the episode here today. If you guys enjoyed the episode today, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.